this is part 2 of crotch rocket swapping these $500 dirt bikes. Initially, I set the budget to $1,000, but I ended up getting carried away in this video and I think I spent more than $1,000. But the end result is a dirt bike that will smoke the pants off of Stark Varg, and I do plan on getting this one street legal and putting lights on it, as crazy as that sounds. Now I gotta say, part of this video was filmed on the Insta360 Ace Pro 2 action camera. More about the camera later in the video. One of the biggest challenges of this entire build is trying to fit air filters under the frame rails, and I've seen some builders notch out the already weak frame rails, which I think is a terrible idea to try to squeeze air filters in. But ultimately what I've decided to do is just cut the throttle bodies a little bit shorter, take 2 inches off, and weld in some 90-degree aluminum elbows. This fixed our air filter solution perfectly, and according to my butt dyno, I felt no loss in horsepower. And I'm just so marveled with Suzuki's engineering. They are so simple and the #1 bikes for modifying and making horsepower. You can't prove me otherwise. And so if you take a look on this side, I actually welded the fuel rail register and aligned it with the rest of the throttle bodies. And I'm not gonna lie though, the aluminum warped and I had to do sanding on those shafts, pull out each butterfly out and do sanding, but that way the throttle returns. There's not going to be any sticking throttle issues on this one, so really nice. The next elephant in the room is the gas tank. So I decided to mount it inside the subframe because I have a lot of space here that isn't going to be used up by the air filters. Now I want to give a shout out to the folks over at Benchmark Abrasives. I've been using their ceramic flap wheels and grinding discs, and I gotta say I've been mind blown, and I will never use anything else. Buy in bulk and you can save a ton of money on consumables. So I cut out some cardboard templates, cut out some aluminum, fits perfectly in the subframe. I went ahead and just rolled this edge for aesthetics and then clamped it into the subframe and started welding it. Don't let these time lapses fool you. This gas tank took me 2 days to build because I had to wrap it around the shock to really get as much capacity as possible. I'm hoping I can get at least 2.5 gallons of fuel capacity and I would be very happy. That should last me about an hour of riding. So I got the shape of the gas tank down. I'm super pleased and happy with it. All we got left to do is just cut like 2 more pieces and then it should be good. Put a hole in top for the filler neck. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to use the stock fuel pump or an aftermarket fuel pump. Alright guys, moment of truth. Let's see if this thing fits in the subframe. Oh wow, dude. Perfect. Kind of fits. We're gonna need to make a little cut like right here. We're really excited to see how much gallons of gas this thing holds. Now the welder of choice for this is my HTP Invertig 301. It's a very powerful TIG welder. 300 amp machine that could weld like up to 1/2 inch 5/8 aluminum, no problem. Whoa. Did a bunch of welding off camera, got the gas tank finished. You can see I added a little kick out here for just that little bit of extra fuel capacity. Moment of truth, let's see how much fluid this tank holds. I'm hoping it's more than 2. And also we're gonna check for leaks too. I don't see any leaks yet. All right, gallon number 2. Wow, so it seems like it's not quite up to 2 gallons. It's like 1.9, right under 2 gallons. Dang it, I mean, 2 gallons will be fine for some, like, an hour of trail riding, but any longer than that, yeah, that's gonna be pushing it. So I just want to introduce one of my favorite action cameras by far, the Insta360 Ace Pro 2. I've been using this for the past couple months, and I gotta say, I've been mind blown. Not only is the quality very crisp, it also never overheats like a GoPro does, or just randomly decide to corrupt your SD card. It can shoot up to 8K, and it has this really cool flip-up screen that you can use for vlogging. The image stabilization is really good, and it has different modes that you can choose from, like wide and super wide and action. Now this Black Friday they're running some huge sales and giving you guys 16% off using my code Vasily, plus a free special gift. So that's going to be the first link in the description if you are interested. In the last video I mentioned designing my own billet triple trees, and here they are. Special thanks to JLC CNC for these. They very closely mimic the OEM specs and the design, but with a couple changes. Increased fork offset for more high-speed stability, much more weight lightening holes and slots for a more rigid and lighter clamp, retaining all the OEM mounts and locations. I deleted the rubber bushings from the handlebars. I also had them matte anodized so that they're a lot less prone to corrosion in salt water and in the elements. And I also added a light bar mount. We got a pretty big problem. So you see this billet lower clamp? Well, yeah, I got the measurement wrong. It's not a press fit. Running out of options here. Just slap some weld on this shaft and then go to the machine shop, turn it down. Guys, I had to go through so much hell to make these triple trees work, and it's not JLC CNC's fault, it's my fault. They're way more intricate than the RD350 steering stems I designed. The bottom has taper to it. The steering shaft is like a weird metric size. It's not the standard 30 millimeters, it's like 30.4, 30.35, which is super weird. And then I try to make these things as light as possible, and while I was pressing the steering shaft in, I ended up bending this bottom one. I think I bent it back, so we're gonna find out how true these things are. So if it doesn't line up, it's not JLC's fault, it's my fault. We got him in. We got him in. Let's freaking go. Actually, I like my design better than the OEM. It has these recessed holes for Allens, which look way cleaner than hex bolts. I also added provisions here for a headlight, which is something the OEM Dirtbike doesn't have. Just we're using the stock handlebar risers, but I deleted the rubber bushings, so it might be a little bit more on the vibration side, but whatever. Alright, and that's the triple trees all installed. Like I said, a lot of hell, but we got it. If you guys are interested in custom CNC machine parts, doesn't matter what you're trying to get, JLC CNC has you covered. And go ahead and use my discount code down below. They're giving new users like up to $70 off. So check it out down in the description. So I got this billet fuel flange here, which is fits any GSXR pump. And I'm gonna go ahead and weld it under here. Now, there's not that much room under there, but I ain't got no other option. Alright, so I got the fuel pump tacked in. It is a little bit closer to the swing arm than I'd like. So if anything, it'll just act as a bump stop. So me and Stupid Fast John have been planning a dirt bike build off for many months now, and he finally pulled up with this crazy GSXR 1000 swapped KX dirt bike. So he actually brought me a spare 750 motor that I traded him for some other motorcycle parts, and it just kind of worked out really sweet. And he's gonna be here for 5 days to help me get my dirt bike running. Oh, well, that was easy. Hey, look at you. Jump. Yeah. Now higher.
So literally just get on the bike like this, and then I can literally look like
What?
It should be all that. That's pretty close.
Yeah?
Yeah, because you're almost touching here, so.
Hey John, how we looking?
Still got a lot of work to do.
He got his bike running, and now we just got to get this thing running.
Now I just got to get yours running for you.
Now the last piece of the puzzle, the radiator, I decided to mount it to the front forks, and you'll see later in the video exactly why I mounted it on the front forks. Dude, he shot up. What? Yo! Let's go. Guys, you don't know how long, how much trials. It's like, dude, every time we're doing something, there's always a trials and tribulations period. And with these builds, what was more, the mower or with these? Probably with these.
Yeah. We spent more time getting these running than we did the mower.
Yeah, so John spent a day and a half troubleshooting his dirt bike, and then we spent about a day troubleshooting my dirt bike. And that's just what happens when you mismatch a bunch of parts from different bikes. But yeah, dude, I'm glad. We also had the tube decided to let go on this dirt bike, so I had to get a new tube and figured a new tire as well. These forks, anyways, it's a mess. But let's go.
What you got that voltage set at?
It doesn't go by voltage, it goes by wire feed. You want it lower or higher? If you guys are wondering why there's a bunch of yellow powder everywhere, yeah, we might have caught fire a little bit. And since I basically reworked the entire throttle bodies, I had to weld the bracket on for my throttle cable. Final piece to the puzzle. Okay, yeah, it fits. Yeah, so I'm glad that I just hollowed out the gas tank and gives us a perfect place to hold the seat in, makes it look proper, nice, OEM-like. Yeah, right. I am super nervous. Been working on this thing for like 2-3 weeks. Finally time to see if the fruits of my labor pay off. I think I got the gearing pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah. And it just got a big vacuum leak. I don't know what it's from, but it's not bad. It's pretty smooth.
Yeah? All right.
Dang, bro. Dang.
She's ready,
She
dude.
sound pretty good, man.
She's ready.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Sounds sick, dude. From here.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it runs good.
Damn.
It runs like a scalding dog.
Screaming eagle. Good job. You
Hey.
do got the header clearance in there and everything, so you're good, bro.
Yeah, the front suspension being bottomed out all the way,
Mm-hmm.
I don't even feel it.
Dang.
But then look, I got this sketchy. I can't tighten the handlebars any more than that.
Put a washer under them. Is it because of this
No, I
dip?
stripped the threads on this side.
Oh, at least you're honest about it.
This thing freaking rips. All right, don't mind the Banshee. That's coming up in the next video. But Will Scott was kind enough to basically lend me a huge 10 by 25 container that I can work out of. So check this thing out. By the way, if you are looking for mobile containers and whatnot, Will Scott is servicing all of Tennessee, Alabama, Georgia, Kentucky. So they've got like thousands of containers available and in stock. They've got rentals and units you can buy for a pretty affordable price. So guys, huge shout out to Will Scott. Number right there. They're servicing, like I said, basically all of Southeast America. So check this thing out. This, I believe, is a 10 by 25. And so my first plan for this container, wow, this thing is huge. Wow, so check it out. It's 10 wide, came with shelves. It's really nice, heavy duty, secure. The first thing I'm gonna do is outfit it with tools, lights, everything. And then the first build that I'm gonna bring in here is the trophy truck. So I don't wanna spoil anything, but this is what this whole container is for, the trophy truck, because I'm running out of space. So man, Will Scott really just saved me a whole bunch of headache, really increasing productivity about here. And guys, if any of you want to help me with electrical on this property, hit me up. If you're local, just got to get everything wired up. Here she is. Me and John are going to do some proper ripping, break these in, see what these machines are all about, so stay tuned. Oh, it looks like he's leaking fuel or something. No. I'm gonna fire up my Insta360 Ace Pro 2 and we're gonna check out what happened to John's bike. Alright guys, here we go. Yeah.
That thing, when I hit third gear, that thing started to come up, and I was like, no, no, no.
Dang.
As soon as I came down, that happened. I had the dude to rip the hose off.
Wow.
Spraying all over my leg, and I cooked that radiator.
Cooked.
Cooked, bro.
Dang.
Your wheelie was epic, bro.
I got it.
Bro.
Hey, guess what?
Huh?
Guess what? I was talking about that earlier.
You did, but we didn't get it on camera.
Dang, that sucks, dude.
Yeah, it does.
Dude, that's got some crazy power.
Dude, on another level, bro. On another
Heck
level.
yeah, dude. I guess it's my turn now.
It is your turn, sir.
Dude, this gas tank just picked right up. Crazy. Oh my goodness, dude, this thing is crazy. Holy. And guys, that wasn't even full throttle though. That was not even full throttle. And look, we're spinning all the way.
Bro, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
It's just this one. For whatever reason, they don't like it.
They must not be happy.
Your brakes are better than mine. Your neighbor gave me the thumbs up, bro. He was like, yeah.
What?
Yeah, the guy in the truck.
Dang, you cooked the brakes.
Did I?
Holy moly.
Oh my God, bro. Look at him smoking.
Holy moly.
I
Yo.
barely touched. Oh my God, bro. Look at the rotor. That's done, dude.
Dang.
Oh,
I smell it.
dude. Bro, look at how wavy it is.
This thing really needs big brakes.
It needs a street bike front wheel with dual discs up front, dude. It's
Oh.
rather though, dude. Oh, did you see the wheelie? It will
When
wheelie.
it came down, it shot so many sparks.
Did it
and
really?
I got
Oh
that.
no, I'm sorry.
No, no,
dude.
no. I like that.
Oh,
I
okay.
like that.
All right, I got you. Well then, badass. Dude, it makes the whole thing worth it. You know what I mean? Like all the trials and tribulations, all the hard work we went through, this little 5 minutes of freedom we get is like the one thing that makes it all come together and totally worth it.
Now you heard it here first. The work we do as YouTubers is insane. The amount of trials and tribulations we have to go through, the money we have to spend, the time we have to invest just to get 5 minutes of ripping footage. But like John said, that 5 minutes is what makes the 3 weeks of labor and toil worth it. As crazy as it sounds, those 5 minutes are some of the most blissful times that we experience. So because John's dirt bike broke, I treated him to one of my most prized possessions, the Hayabusa trophy buggy, and we cruised around for a little bit. And don't worry, there's going to be more videos with John. We filmed a lot of stuff while he was down here. And huge shout out to Insta360. Their cameras make content creation a breeze. You get stunning footage like this captured with no sweat. And they are offering you guys a free gift when you use my discount code down below. Check them out. Man, I've got to say it's been a pleasure working with Insta360, and their cameras have never given me issues. They are going to be my go-to from now on. So be sure you check the cameras out down in the description. And as always, I'll catch you next episode. Stay tuned. Peace and God bless. Guys, I just want to talk to you about my faith. I'm a Christian, maybe not the best example of one. Never force anything upon anyone. Never try. But if you guys are having any kind of life issues, whether you're on the brink of divorce, your businesses are going bankrupt, your health is on a decline, you've tried everything, I want to encourage you guys to try Jesus. That's, you know, keeping it very short. I was really inspired by Steve Morris Engines, started sharing his faith, so let me share mine. So just yeah, look to Jesus. I've had my fair share of problems, and Jesus has always been there for me.